Hey, it's Luke at HIP, and I'm here with Keaton and Tyler, the founders of OrthoPatients, and just super excited to announce to you guys that we actually partnered officially. This has been a long time coming. I think we've been talking for 6 or 7 months now. And, our vision at HIP has always been to offer the most value and insight that we possibly can to help orthodontists just grow their practices faster and easier. And so Justin and I started to look into the future and say, hey, what do we foresee moving forward and how can we continue to grow? I think as entrepreneurs, we want to grow as quickly as possible, and sometimes it's not very realistic, but just to have that continued growth, something I think that's really important for HIP is starting to look and see in the marketplace what else is adding a lot of value that we're not doing, and how can we join forces and possibly make acquisitions just like the one that we made together just to be even better. And so I think that's what this allows us to do. Two is better than one, and kind of just being able to mastermind together already, I see a huge benefit. So just kind of kicking it over to you guys. A lot of our partners may already know who OrthoPatients is and who you are, but if they don't, just give a brief overview for them.
Yeah. Thanks, Luke. Thanks for having us here in Pensacola, Florida. We're grateful to be here and grateful for the opportunity to partner with you. Yeah, so about 7 years ago, I started my marketing journey. I actually helped a doctor in Phoenix, Arizona grow his practice from 2 to 7 locations, which is a pretty big deal. We bought up a lot of older doctors' practices who didn't really take the step into marketing. And so we did that, grew really fast, found out a lot of different ways that were productive for us, opened up an agency. That agency, the doctor was really busy, had a large family. He ran 7 offices, so we quickly dissolved that because we didn't have enough time. And that's when my entrepreneurship background started. That's when I started my agency. I went from unemployed to running my own business within 24 hours, getting my own clients, hustling, bringing, I felt like the best value to our clients at that time was, just impactful Facebook and Instagram ads. And so that's how the marketing kind of got started for me. Over the course of 1 to 2 years, I saw Keaton kind of follow me online and, seeing my ads and asking, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? And quickly we became friends, and we partnered together shortly after that to become OrthoPatients. And it's been an incredible journey since. And so I'll kind of let Keaton share more about that.
Yeah, so it's actually 3 years ago this month that you and I teamed up.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I heard once that orthodontics is like the Disneyland of dentistry. And I think the last 3 years have really shown that. I love that it's an elective procedure. There's so much self-worth and image that comes from getting orthodontics. And I think the doctors are also kind of part of that. Like, they love the fact that they're an orthodontist. And so working with many of you we've likely spoken with over the last 3 years has been a joy. We've learned so much about how to market practices and how to turn leads into booked appointments and then booked appointments into actual starts, which has been a great journey. And when HIP approached us and talked about partnering, it just made sense because of the same vision that we both share of serving the orthodontist at the highest level.
Yeah, certainly. And, what this means for you guys, really nothing's changing. We're kind of bringing OrthoPatients, the team and clients, into the HIP ecosystem. But one of the things that we're doing just to kind of plant the seed now is, for instance, OrthoPatients had a follow-up service or has a follow-up service that's really incredible, of how you guys are actually calling the leads quickly, following up, and then booking them. And we know that that's just a huge leak and missed opportunity in practices. I think the statistic is 1 missed new patient phone call or text or email, Facebook message a day, $1 million in lost production per year. And what we started to discover is with most practices, it's a lot more than 1. It's 3, 4, 5. And so it's really cool. That's always been our mission, is to plug that as much as possible. But even seeing, your follow-up service, that may be something in the near future that we start to make available for HIP partners. So don't want to get you guys too excited, but it is really exciting, going through your systems and processes yesterday and being able to layer some of that on top of what we're already doing is just really excited. So again, wanted to make you guys aware of the partnership, and we're just really excited to continue to serve the orthodontic industry at the highest level.